I've been in the VPN industry long enough to know that is a fake COO. That's a fake writer profile, and I would bet my Bitcoin that this COO is a fake persona as well. Welcome to All Things Secured. My name is Josh, and I'll be honest, I'm not one to give glowing VPN reviews. I'm not here to bash Atlas VPN, but if this is a service you're seriously looking at, what I want to provide you is an honest look at what they offer, how well it works, and who they really are. Because let's face it, there are hundreds, if not thousands, of VPN services available today, and while I support healthy competition in the market, at some point we have to ask, do we really need another one? So what does a relatively young company like Atlas VPN offer that's unique or helpful to us, the consumer? That's what I want to find out, and we'll start by listing out the pros and cons based on my experience using the app. Okay, the first and most obvious benefit that Atlas VPN offers is a legitimate free option. I normally discourage the use of free VPNs, but for Atlas, freemium is their marketing method. They get people using the service by offering it for free and then offset those costs by converting a percentage of those free users to the premium plan. And I can get on board with that. Free users are limited to only a few server options, but I was able to stream Netflix when connected to those servers, so I was happy. They allow for torrenting for those of you who care, and they boast unlimited devices, which means that you don't have a cap on how many different computers or phones you can connect with the app at the same time. Speaking of the app, which I'll get to in more detail in a moment, it's a simple but user-friendly design with a big fat power button that pretty much anybody can understand. I have one more positive I'll save to the end, but for now let's shift to looking at what I really didn't like about the company and the service. First of all, in terms of security, Atlas currently only offers the IKEv2 protocol, which it is a secure protocol, but the standard in the VPN industry right now is OpenVPN or WireGuard, both of which are trusted more because they're open source. IKEv2 is not. Also, I recognize that Atlas is a new company, but it's worth noting that an available network of only 500 servers in 17 countries is pretty small in comparison to other VPNs on the market. I mean, ExpressVPN has 3,000 servers in 94 countries, and NordVPN has 5,000 plus servers in 59 different countries. You know what I mean? The truth, however, is that we don't need thousands of servers as long as the ones that they offer work well, and they do. If you take a look at my screen, you can see what the software looks like for the free version, where only the 3 servers are available to use. When you upgrade to premium, it unlocks the rest of the global server network and is a simple one-click to connect. I'm showing you the screen on my Mac, and while they do offer dedicated apps for each of the major platforms, both desktop and mobile, you'll notice that they're lacking apps for Linux, media players like the Amazon Fire Stick, or extensions for anything other than Chrome. Thankfully, and this is another thing I do like, I don't have to give them my personal information to use the service. As you can see here, I'm a premium user, and yet I still haven't logged in or signed in with my email, so to speak. And from a privacy standpoint, I really like this. Under the settings, I have the option to turn the kill switch on and off, which if you want to know more about that, you can watch this video here. The software protects you from accessing malicious websites, and it claims to block ads while you're surfing the internet. What you won't find are any advanced security features like split tunneling, a choice of connection protocols, or multi-hop options. And that's okay, because the software is marketed and priced appropriate to those limitations. At least at the time this video was recorded, they have some of the lowest monthly pricing that doesn't lock you into 3 years of service. And as I mentioned at the beginning of this video, they're one of the few free VPN options that I'm semi-comfortable with. But here's the rub. Almost every VPN I review is hiding behind some kind of vague explanation of who owns and runs the company. This is one of the reasons I don't trust VPNs with my most sensitive data, and I've explained my reasoning in a previous video in this channel. But Atlas is doing something weird. They're claiming to be transparent when in reality I suspect that it's all just a ruse. Let me show you what I mean. I had a good laugh when I first clicked on About Us in the website menu bar on their website, which literally scrolled me down the page to some reviews that didn't even sound real to me. The company behind Atlas, called Peakstar Technologies, is registered in Delaware, but that's about as deep as I could go with the tools that I have. And check this out, because this is what I'm talking about with the fake transparency. The CEO of Atlas is supposedly a guy named Jim Roberts, but the original mention of this comes from a writer on Medium.com, an open publishing platform that anybody can write on. This guy Simon doesn't exist anywhere else on the internet and only writes about Atlas VPN. I can find neither Jim Roberts, the CEO, nor Valentina Perez, the media contact, anywhere else online. The only person I can find is this lady named Raquel Welch, who claims to be the COO of Atlas. but she has no work history prior to Atlas and nothing beyond a few press releases and written interviews. It's just fishy. I could be wrong, but I have a strong hunch that all of these people are fictitious personas. That includes the CEO, the COO, the media contact, and even this Medium writer. If I was a betting man, I'd say that a foreign company or group created a Delaware entity, set up a few online accounts to provide an air of trustworthiness, and then hoped that enough people would repeat what's being shared that it would be believed. And if you read most VPN review websites where research is kind of a foreign idea, you'll find that these facts are repeated over and over because that's just what they do. So does this disqualify Atlas from being a legitimate VPN option? That's up for you to decide. In my opinion, if you need a short-term VPN connection to send data that you don't think is sensitive, then sure, go for it. But I have serious trust issues here, and until that can be resolved, I'm going to be careful about what I send through their servers, especially now that I've recorded this review. If my research and opinions on this have been useful, you can help me by giving this video a thumbs up, and if you want more of this kind of no BS approach to online security, I encourage you to subscribe to this YouTube channel. I've got a lot of great stuff coming down the line.